Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about the eyes. The eyes. Yeah, the eyes. All of the eyes. Golden tiger eye. Regular tiger eye, which I should have said first. And blue tiger eye, and also bullseye, which is the red one, which is really cool. Some people call it ox eye. But in the future I'll make, because there's a lot to these crystals, I'll talk about the surface to them. But I'm going to go really in-depth about what each of these crystals do. And in future videos, I'll put these in their own category. So I'll make like a 15-minute video talking about Hawk's Eye, a 15-minute video talking about Bullseye, etc. But I'm going to be talking to you all about Tiger Eye first. So when it comes to Tiger Eye is a really cool crystal. And everyone knows of Tiger Eye, right? Who doesn't know of Tiger Eye? Who? Name 3 people who doesn't know. Name 3 people who don't know of Tiger Eye. But yeah, Tiger Eye is really a cool crystal. It does a whole bunch of things. It's actually an elite. It's an elite crystal because it's very versatile and how much it does. So when you have a Tiger Eye crystal, that thing is doing a lot on each chakra. So. If you're just wearing it on your left side, it's doing more to bring abundance towards you. It's doing more to help you just feel protected and grounded and feeling good and feeling safe. And it's helping you manifest. But when you put it on the right side, it's doing a little more to protect you. The Tiger Eye is like, it's releasing blockages that have to do with you not being grounded. It's releasing things that are not really best serving you, etc. It's releasing wealth blockages. It's literally putting more energy into your protection field because the right is more about projection and the left is more about receptivity. And that's why when you see people wear the red string on the left side, it's more so if they get hit by the evil eye, the red string will fall off, versus on the right side is more about the I'll be teaching that in this video. The right side is more about literally just projecting the energies of the color red, which is the red ray, which is, hey, I mean blood, don't mess with me. Like this means blood. That's what it means in the spiritual realm, the entities. But Tiger Eye is a really cool crystal. I might be talking about another version of Tiger Eye in this video. But one thing that's really cool about Tiger Eye is it's extremely good for opening your third eye. People don't really know this, and for people who don't believe in crystals, who just because for some reason everyone who doesn't believe in crystals has at some point had like a Tiger Eye on them, like, oh, I found this like at like a fair. Oh, this was like, everyone just casually has a piece of Tiger Eye, even though it's not the highest grade. It's still Tiger Eye. And what do you mean by grades of Tiger Eye? So there's some good Tiger Eye which you get the flash, and then there's some really bad Tiger Eye where there's no flash. It's like you can see a little more quartz in Tiger Eye. And if you want the best Tiger Eye, go to floridastoneman.com. I got the best of the best Tiger Eye, and I don't put any of the quartzy pieces in there. But the thing with Tiger Eye is good for opening your intuition. Tiger Eye is a crystal that a lot of people don't really tap into because a lot of people who just have Tiger Eye and it's just sitting around. I'm going to teach you how to use your Tiger Eye. With Tiger Eye, the first things first is you have to understand this is a very sun-oriented stone. This is a very masculine, very powerful. In Egypt, they would attribute the Tiger Eye to different entities of the sun or different deities, different etc. Whatever in their, because everyone has they were nature spirits, they were deities, etc. I'm not going to go into that this video, but it's to beings of the sun. Now, if you leave your Tiger Eye out in the sunlight, it literally soaks up the energies of the sunlight, and you have a supercharged Tiger Eye. Ooh, what do you do with that? I'll teach you what you do with that. Take your Tiger Eye, your super sun-charged Tiger Eye, and you place it in the sun for about 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, and then you put it on your third eye, and you close your third eye. I mean, you don't close your third eye. You close your 2 eyes, and then you open your third eye just by focusing in the darkness of your eyelids. In your mind's eye, which is your mind's computer, just what are you seeing pop into your head? What do you hear in your head? What are you perceiving? Everyone perceives something different, so I'm not telling you what you're supposed to perceive. Usually it's images, faces, symbols, names, Some of you will get numbers, play those numbers at the lottery. I remember one interesting story when I did this with Tiger Eye. I had some kind of, like, I thought it was lottery numbers pop up, but it was like a deceased relative's phone number or something like that. I'm like, oh, okay. What about lottery numbers? Well, you can do it. Yeah, oh, that's a good idea. For all the people who want to play Tiger Eye based lottery numbers, take a piece of green aventurine and take a piece of Tiger Eye. This is a really good idea. And put it on your third eye. And it's good for lucky numbers for people who are going to try that. When you win, you'll win. Just message me your testimony so I can share it with other people. But when it comes to Tiger Eye, it's a very intuition opening stone. What does the properties of Tiger Eye having to be a grounding crystal relate to anything that has to do with psychic abilities? Well, if you have psychic abilities and you're not grounded, you might as well not have the psychic abilities, because you're not grounded enough to, you can't root what's coming through down. So basically, if blessings are coming to you, or let's just say water's pouring in your hands and your hands are wide open, they're going through your fingers. There's no point in the water coming to you in the first place. Yeah, so when it comes to catching certain energies that are coming towards you from the astral realm, from the angelic realm, from higher dimensions, just dimensions not of the earthly plane, and you're receiving these downloads, but you're not in a place of being grounded, so you're just kind of like hazy or all over the place, and you can't really receive any messages. You can't really relay them because you're not in a place of being grounded or being able to just be able to receive them. So being grounded is the first step. So, okay, this is a question that people ask. Well, you're using a crystal that's supposed to ground you on your third eye. You're supposed to not be grounded when you get messages. Yeah, then you'll end up as someone on TikTok doing random readings for 100,000 people who ends up completely energy drained when that person just started reading cards. Like, yeah, don't do that. But when it comes to Tiger Eye, put it on your third eye. It's also very, very good as a choker. When you put Tiger Eye on the throat chakra, it helps you communicate your... okay, this is very interesting. When you put Tiger Eye on the throat chakra, it helps you communicate very strong words. Not strong words in the sense that they're mean words, but like what you say is going to be perceived. It's fully going to be perceived. Like if you're saying, okay, I'm through with this, I'm done with this, I'm no longer accepting this, then it's going to be received, whether it's to someone or something. So it's a very commanding energy. Tiger Eye has a very commanding energy on the throat chakra. I do suggest it for business owners, because if someone's in your business and they're just not conducting themselves, you're just like, hey, chill out, and they're like, their ears will hear it very specially. The throat chakra is a very special chakra. People don't even know that. Different crystals can enchant your voice to doing completely different things. It's really cool. But when you have that ability, and anything as a choker is very special. Very special. And I'll talk about that in the upcoming future. It's very, very special. But now I'm going to get to the other versions of Tiger Eye. But I want to talk more about regular Tiger Eye before I go to the other versions. So Tiger Eye is just very good for grounding. It's good for psychic abilities. It has return to sender energies just because its chatoyancy sends it back. Its reflectiveness sends it back. Now, let's go into Hawk's Eye, because I'm really excited to talk about Hawk's Eye. This crystal helps you feel safe. And something about Hawk's Eye, and okay, let me make this very clear. Tiger Eye dyed blue is not Hawk's Eye. Please don't believe that. I know there's a lot of fake crystals going around online, and I know there's a lot of people who just accept wearing fake crystals. I've seen people I've seen people sell dyed blue Tiger Eye, and they're like, well, now it has the properties of dyed blue Tiger Eye. No, it doesn't. It was not formed as a mineral in the ground to make that property, so don't sell it as that. And people will be like, well, no one's going to know the difference. I'm like, well, karma will know the difference, okay? Now, because it's horrible when people sell fake crystals, and these people are wearing crystals that they think they're getting the properties energy from, and they're just going a year or two just flat out not getting the crystal's energy property. I will have Hawk's Eye on my website in the upcoming future, and I'll have good Hawk's Eye on the very good Hawkeye coming up on my website in the future, but Hawkeye helps you see deep into the future by accident. You also, I mean, the thing is, if the crystal has any kind of blockages to dissolve in you, it's going to dissolve the blockages first before it opens up your ability to see deeply into the future. This crystal will have you predicting events about a year or two ahead of time just by accident. And I've done this. I've done it several times by accident, and it's specifically with the energies of Hawkeye. You literally have your energy is soaring above the Earth, or people on the Earth, and you're able to see different timelines very, very far ahead into the future, and you can tell what's going to happen very fast and very quickly. And when you get the information, it'll help you be grounded to a sense where it's just going to be common knowledge for you when you have the information, but it's going to surprise everyone else. It's like, well, like, you knew it was going to happen. Like, no, I didn't. There's certain things I predicted with, I cannot ever say. There's certain things I predicted with Hawkeye, which I'll just not even say as an example, because it's like, I'm not telling people very specific things. But I'm leaving it at that. I can't even tell people on a YouTube video, let alone on a TikTok live or anything like that. It helps you predict big things. Let's just say that. That's it. I'm leaving it at that. Okay, like very big things. Read between lines. Well, there's not many lines there, but you guys have to do some thinking on your own for that one, because that one's next point. But when it comes to Hawkeye, people have a tough time stalking you when you wear Hawkeye, because the energies of stalking literally goes back to them, and it starts working against them just because it's like I can see you from far away. Nothing you do surprises me at all. Hawkeye with Onyx is an extremely, very good combination. Very, very good. It'll see threats so far away that you won't have to deal with them. Like, that's the best kind of situation ever. Like, the crystal's energy, your angels are using the crystal's energies to help dissolve a problem very far away. Because, yeah, that's how your angels can use the energy of crystals to move stuff around and do extra things sometimes. That's why it's cool to combine a whole bunch of crystals, because there's a whole bunch of different energies. But Hawkeye helps you see, and I just want you to get the trend. I'd like you to get the trend of what Hawkeye does. It helps you see far into the future. It helps you see far threats. It helps you see people who you're supposed to be around, or people you're supposed to meet, people you're supposed to be in contact with. It'll help you be a lot more secure as well, because if you can see, it helps point insecurities out about yourself that you really didn't know. So it helps you see problems that go on in your day-to-day life that you don't normally see. I hope you guys are getting the trend. It helps you see things. And people online, I mean, some people are like, oh, no, you don't need knowledge. Well, if you actually had knowledge, you wouldn't be saying that. But people are in places that they don't want to be in at all. And a crystal such as Hawkeye will help the person have insight and help them see what's going on that's not right. And it helps people get out of situations by seeing things. I hope you guys are getting the trend about Hawkeye and seeing. It also helps open your third eye into astral seeing, astral viewing. It helps you... Oh, yeah, if you want to check on your... Okay, this is... I can actually teach this. I'm okay with teaching this, because some secrets I can't teach on a YouTube video, but since you guys are watching it this far into this video... Okay, here's a spiritual house technique. So take a piece of Hawkeye or your bracelet of Hawkeye and place it in the living room. And when you're not at home, basically look at the Hawkeye in your mind's eye, and you'll be able to enter into your home through your third eye, and you can see what's going on inside your house. How cool! You can also I'll teach other examples when I get to the Hawkeye video. I have to keep certain secrets limited on YouTube because certain knowledge can fall into the wrong hands, but that's really good for if you want to protect your house and you want to know what's going on in your house if you don't have a camera in your house, or you can just get a camera. So it's up to you. I mean, this is the cooler method, a lot cooler. But let's talk about Bullseye. Ooh, this helps you see what you need to be confronting. So, and I'm going to call it Bullseye because it helps you not put up with certain stuff. I'm not going to say Bullseye will help you not put up with bull. Exactly. You get the point. I'm not swearing on a YouTube video. I'm not swearing ever. But Bullseye helps you confront bull fudge. Or I'm not going to swear on here, but I encourage you guys not to swear either. It's very low vibrational. But when people are doing certain things around you and you've been accidentally putting up with it, this crystal has an energy of kind of like, nope, 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 you're not going to mess with me. Oh, now I see what you're doing. I'm not going to put up with it. It helps you cut out stuff that's undesirable in your day-to-day life. It helps you be freakishly strong sometimes. It'll give you some extreme strength in areas that you don't normally have strength. It'll help you see what you need to be confronting, like I just said. Bullseye, I'm going to talk about that on its own. I have to meditate with it more. It helps you really just, it has a force about it, because I wear Bullseye as anklets. It helps you just charge forward. That's the easiest way to say anything about this gemstone. It's just, this whole energy of this gemstone is just charging forward. Just think of a bull, and it's just, it hits its target. That's why they call it ox eye. Do you want to be in a way at all? Do you want to be in any direction of where a bull is charging or an ox is charging? What's going to happen to you? You're going to end up on a YouTube video. No, maybe a YouTube video of like, oh, this person didn't move out of the way for the bull or the ox that was charging. So, or you can have that energy going for you with Bullseye or Ox Eye. Golden Tiger Eye, it helps you keep your eye open for treasures. It helps you keep your eye open for successful business matters. It helps you keep your eye open for wealth. It helps you keep your eye open for playing the lottery and betting. It helps you, if you're, oh, yeah, I can teach this on here. Here's a little secret. If you take golden tiger eye, let me show you what I mean, because I mean golden tiger eye. I thought you talked about yellow tiger eye stone, man. Yes, I did, but there's something called golden tiger eye, and I'm activating the gauntlet right now. This is golden tiger eye. It's golden. It's literally tiger eye that's golden. Oh, there it is. Now you guys can see it. Perfect. It's literally a gold. It's like, it's just yellow. It's very, very bright and vibrant. It's not like it doesn't have any browns in it. It's just very good. It can be a challenge to get actual good golden tiger eye, which I will have on my website, Florida Stoneman, in the future. But here's a secret. If you take it to the casino, or if you take it when you're betting or playing any kind of games, you'll be able to see certain things and be able to win that much better because you're able to see people's moves. Okay, that's enough secrets on here now about golden tiger eye or regular tiger eye, but I like putting in some of the gems of knowledge into my longer videos because people who really watch the videos and who are subscribed to my YouTube channel and really devoted to learning about crystals will find the best information. So that's what golden tiger eye does. It's good for treasures. It's good for business matters. It's good for what I just taught about at the casino. Don't be too obvious when you're wearing the golden tiger eye, or sometimes you should even hide the golden tiger eye because people will figure out when you're winning what's going on. And it's like, what's going on here? Like, where'd you get that? You're like, FloridaStoneman.com. Like, how's that making you win? Well, it's very lucky. No, just don't let people see it when you wear it. It's kind of like the green aventurine of tiger eyes. So as a recap, tiger eye is good for grounding and intuition. I'm keeping it very simple for you guys because this is a lot of information in one video. There's a lot more to tiger eye. There's a lot more to bullseye. There's a lot more to hawk's eye. There's a lot more to golden tiger eye, which I don't have a name yet. I don't have a name for that yet, except for just golden tiger eye. But these crystals will get their own individual videos, and I'll teach a lot more about those. If you are new to my YouTube channel, subscribe. Tell me how you like the video. Ask your questions in the comments section. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!